Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome to Engineering Basic. Today we'll study in this video to find the greatest number between three digits. And how first we should know how to find the greatest number between three digits in algorithm, then in flowchart. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed until then please go and subscribe to see this type of video of every program of flowchart. Now let's write a question first. Write a program. Write a program to find the greatest number between three digit in flowchart. This is our question, right? Now what we have to do in this program, telling to find the greatest number between three digits, right? Means we have to take three digits. I'll take num1, num2 and num3 right? We have to three digits. Now what we have to do, we have to compare with num1, num2 and num3, which one is greater. Means for example, I'll take the question is telling if there is 6, 7, 8, 6, 7 and 8, which one is greater in these three digits, which one is greater, that display that number, right? In this 6 is number 1, num2 is 7 and num3 is 8. Which one is greater in this 8 is greater, means num3 is greater, right? 8 is greater. 8 is greatest, right? Number. So this program is telling this thing only to display to your program to display which one is greater in these three digits. So now look what we have to do. We have to compare with num1, num2 and num3, right? First we can take num1, num1 is greater than num2, num2 is greater than num1, num3 is greater than num2, num2 is greater than num3, anything you can take. But I'll take num1 is greater than num2 because it will be easy for you all, right? Num1 is greater than num2. Got it? In this, you will use if, so there will be true side and false side. For true side, what it will be? First thing, you have to use in true side and false side also. Num1, if num1 is here is greater, then it will go on true side. Then you have to compare with num3. And num2 is for false side, so you have to compare with num3. Both sides you have to compare with num3. Got it? This thing. If you will do this, then surely trust me, you can do in C programming also, and C as well as C++ also. Now what you will do true side? Num1 is greater than num3, right? Num1 is greater than num3. And what it will be in this side? This will also be on if. So this will also conclude true side and false side, right? Then what it will be num1 side? You have to write, or you have to write on output. The num1 is greater and num3 at false side you have to write num3 is greater. In this way only, here in this program you will go on false side also, right? False side. So what you will use, num2 is greater than num3. Num2 is greater than num3. What I have told, you have to take with num1 with num3 and num2 compare with num3, right? So in false side, what it will be? In this false side, there are in this if also you will get one true side and one false side. So in true side you will use num2 is greater, and in false side you have to use num3 is greater. Okay, this thing we'll do now in flowchart. Now what you will do, you know, first what you have to do, you have to put every information on declare box, right? What are the every information? Num1, num2 and num3, right? Num1, num2 and num3. Got it? Now what you will do, go on output. If you have time, if you have enough time, then write you can write enter any 1 digit, again enter any 2 digit, again enter any 3 digit. If you haven't enough time, then what you will do, direct you can write enter any 3 digit, and input go and write num1, num2 and num3. If you have enough time, then it will be better for your programming also. I'll write enter any one number, enter first number, I'll write num1 is first, num2 is second, right? What you will do now, go on input and write num1, means our first number is num1, right? Now again go on output and write enter any second number in double quote, enter any second number, right? Go again on input and you will write our second number is num2. Now again go here and write in output enter any 3 digit, means enter third number, enter any third number, right? Now what you will do here, you will get num3, right? Num3, our third number is num3. Now what I have told in this, now you have to compare with num1 is greater than num2. In this comparison, you have to take a decision, right? Which one will be true side and which one should be false side. So you have to take if one, right? Then you will write simply num1 is greater than num2. Got it? Now what you have to do, you have to compare which one is greater here. This is true side and this is false side. In this num1 is greater than num2, right? So num1 and num2 should be compared with num3, right? Num1 and num2 should be compared with num3. In this true side it is num1. So I'll go again on it. And what you have to write here, num1 is greater than num3, right? Then what in this side what it will be, true. In true what it will be, num1 is greater, right? In this program here, num1 is greater than num3, and in true side what it will be, num1 is greater. Go on output and write num1 is greater, num1 is greatest, right? Num1 is greatest. In this side what it will be, num3 is greatest. False side it will be num3 is greatest, right? You can do this up. I'll write here small. Okay. Now this in this false side, what is in this false, what is num1 is false or num2? Num2 is false. So you have to compare with num3, right? Num2 is greater than num3. You have to compare with num2 and num3. Now in this, which one is greater? Num2 is greater or num3 is greater? This side is the arrow, so num2 is greater. And true side what it will be? Num2 is greater. Right. Num2 is greatest. Num2 is greatest. And in false side there will be num3. right? And what you'll use, go on output and write num3 is greatest. Now see here, our program is completed. What I have told, that only thing we have wrote in flowchart. Now we'll check. Go on dot box, enter first number, I'll enter 9. Enter second number, I'll enter 20. Enter third number, I'll write 70. Which one is greater in this? Num3 is greater, means third number is greater, 70 is greater. Our output came num3 is greatest, right? Enter any third number. Now you can check again. 134 and 2. Which one is greater? Num1 is greater. Num1 is greatest. Again you can check. 500, 900 and 69. Which one is greater? Num2 is greatest. Right? Our program is right. Got it? And go here and you can write thank you. Thank you. Engineering basic. Now run once. Enter first number 6, 9, 8 and 9. Num3 is greater. Thank you, engineering basic. And if you haven't subscribed to this engineering basic, then please go and subscribe and watch the full video. If you like this video, then comment. And if you do not like, then also comment what should I do. Okay. Thank you.